As much as we think Justin Bieber scored in marrying Hailey Bieber, it might actually be the other way around. If it's true that they will get a divorce, why will divorce from Bieber be profitable for Hailey? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we'll find out what will Hailey Bieber receive in a divorce settlement. But before anything else, please leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell down below so you won't miss any of our videos. Without any further ado, let's hop on right to the video. Justin and Hailey Bieber's love story is simply wonderful. They began hanging out with Kylie and Kendall Jenner in 2014. Later, the pair attended Hillsong Church together and even celebrated the New Year together. The pair got engaged in July 2018 and married 2 months later in a secret ceremony. A year later, they held a grand wedding, but it wasn't all that good years later. The question their fans are asking these days is if their marriage is going to last or if it's slowly beginning to fall apart. In a now deleted viral TikTok video, Justin Bieber appeared to be furiously cursing at Hailey as they walked down a pathway together. Fans of the couple were understandably horrified by the footage, which appeared to show him yelling at her in the middle of a crowd, right in front of the camera. Hailey has subsequently responded to the controversy with an Instagram post denying all of the charges. According to several eyewitnesses, he was simply too excited while speaking with her. Unfortunately, this isn't the first time that social media users have gathered to analyze footage of Justin and Hailey Bieber conversing. It doesn't always look like he treats her well. They continue to come forward, though, to remind the public that they are deeply in love. In April 2021, Justin Bieber told GQ magazine, "The first year of marriage was really tough because there was a lot going back to the trauma. There was just a lack of trust. There were all these things you don't want to admit to the person that you're with because it's scary. You don't want to scare them off by saying, 'I'm scared.'" If you didn't know, given their timeline, it's understandable that they didn't sign a prenuptial agreement. However, the couple is said to be getting a postnuptial agreement. But how much of Justin's $250 million fortune will she get if she doesn't sign a prenup? Is that to say that if this marriage fails, his estimated $250 million fortune is up for grabs? Hailey is not legally entitled to any of Justin's premarital assets. Leon Minden, ESQ, a New York family law attorney of the law offices of Minden & Minden, PC, tells HollywoodLife.com exclusively, "All of Justin's premarital property remains his," Leon tells HollywoodLife.com, "but his royalties from his music that get paid after the marriage are likely to be considered income and would be marital property." He then added, "These royalties may very well count into his postmarital assets, which would have to be split in the event of a divorce. Every penny he makes after their date of marriage is considered marital, and what is left after the bills are paid is their joint marital property." In the case of a divorce, Justin's earnings after September 13, 2018, the date he and Hailey supposedly married in the New York City courthouse, would have to be split 50-50. Leon emphasizes that the conditions of the divorce will be established in part by the state in which they divorce. Is there any way for Justin to keep his royalties safe? It is likely that his money is wrapped up in trusts and other investments that are difficult to touch, Leon says. Celebrities and high-net-worth individuals don't get divorced like regular people. Everything financial is worked out in a settlement. The court battles are usually left when it comes to issues with kids. This isn't your average guy, Leon adds. He's had very smart and experienced people set up his assets in a way to minimize his exposure to risk from lawsuits, divorce, etc. If they divorce, will Hailey be entitled to spousal support? What if they have a child together? If they have a child and Hailey was to seek child support in New York, Justin would have to support the child based on a formula. This is the case for almost all the states, Leon tells HollywoodLife.com. New York applies a formula based on the Child Support Standards Act. Child support would require Justin to provide a basic level of support depending on the needs and lifestyle of the child, along with additional funds for add-on expenses such as necessary childcare, educational, healthcare, and extracurricular expenses. According to Leon, Justin would most likely just agree to pay Hailey child support. This is definitely not a case you will see in family court. But as for spousal support, If Hailey is the less moneyed spouse, she can seek spousal support. In New York, it is known as maintenance, he adds. If her earnings are in the six figures, she might not be eligible for maintenance. Much like child support, maintenance is determined by a formula. The purpose of maintenance is to help divorcing people get back on their feet financially. I don't know what her finances look like, but I also don't see this issue being litigated in open court. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off for now. We'll be sure to catch you on the next one.